And welcome to the MRA Social Race here in Bahrain. We are 1 week until the season gets started for real. This week we are here in Bahrain for a social race, just so everybody can kind of get a hand for what we're looking at here. As we are in our short qualifying, 18 minutes, people should get about 3 runs. We already see both the Aston Martins going out, Josh and Alex. A lot of interesting drivers here today. We have 12. We don't have the full 20. We are hoping to have the full 20 for the main race next week, which will also be in Bahrain. Figured I'd put that out there. He's also only 14 years old. Can he take a pole position potentially? He was 1/10 slower. Will he improve as we head down? He had a 1:26.2. He does improve by 7 thousandths of a tenth. Both the Hyraxhd drivers on the penultimate straight. Can they take that all second row back? Or will the McLaren start P3? Here comes Tuna towards the end. It looks to be a quick time, but he does improve to P2. As EU Drip comes down, he will stay the same, but Tuna splits the Aston Martin drivers and gets P2. I think that is it. We're going to have Josh on pole position, and his teammate Alex F1 will start behind him in the second row. Aston Martin, Haas. We got Aston Martin, McLaren, Haas, Ferrari of Jacob on the medium tires. Awesome Dude is in 7th, JJkustoms in 8th, the McLaren. Luca in 9th with the Mercedes. Not Will in 10th with the Ferrari on the medium tires. And both Glizzy Season and Lockheed did not complete a lap time. 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Bad start there by Josh. That means Tuna has the inside line here. McLaren and the Ferrari's going on this side. We got 5 wide. Who's going to take the turn 1 lead? It's going to be the Hyraxhd driver of Tunatastic. Looks like both the Aston Martin drivers got through there with no damage. But Bisick has put himself into 3rd place. That's the McLaren. That's the McLaren, and the Hyraxhd driver completely colliding there on the exit of turn 3. That's JJkustoms and EU Drip. I imagine both drivers will be pitting for the hard tire and hoping for the best. Alex F1 has put himself into the lead with a 4/10 lead, with Bisick in 2nd place right now. Tuna in 3rd. Those 3 drivers already fairly decently ahead, and a lot of people getting a bad exit there on that corner. Once again, we have the predicted strategy: soft, medium, soft, medium, medium. But Alex leading the field. He did qualify P3, don't forget, as Lockheed and Glizzy, who started on that back row, are now P6 and P7. Everybody kind of single file right now. No big overtaking opportunities just yet until DRS comes out. Alex will be looking to get that DRS, as we do have a yellow flag somewhere. Not sure what that is. Looks like it's Awesome Dude. Is Awesome Dude out of this race? Is EU out of this race? I think EU is out of this race. No, he's still going to go on. DRS is now enabled. Bisick with the lead, but Tuna right behind. It's 3/10. Let's get the onboard camera here. Here comes Tuna. 5-second penalty for JJ speeding in the pit lane. As I'm not sure what happened with Alex. We do have a virtual safety car now. Not Will is out of this race. What happened to Will? As there we go. The leaderboard is now back. We are back, ready to go. EU with a drive-through penalty. DRS enabled. Ferrari of Jacob right on the back of Tuna. Will Tuna be able to keep the position? It's side by side as Bisick has spun in Sector 1. McLaren having a terrible day. A lot of talk right now from the drivers about dirty air, specifically from Not Will, who is out of this race, as Tunatastic does keep the lead there over Lockheed and Jacob. Jacob got by Lockheed there. Yellow flag in Sector 3. As Josh, Jacob, Lockheed going side by side here. Let's take a look at this battle from the perspective of Josh. Jacob on the inside of Lockheed here. Gonna let Lockheed go by. That's not a overtaking opportunity in that corner, and there goes Josh with the spin, as we're now going to follow Jacob here. Once again, Jacob on the medium tire. Let's keep that in mind. As what happened? Oh, that's a front wing gone for Alex, the leader. What happened to Alex? He has lost his front wing, and the leader of this race is now Tuna-tastic. Lucky Ghosting was on there. There's the safety car. There it is. How to drive under safety car. They're driving way too close to each other. This is not how safety cars go. Let's just go into the eyes here of Tuna, since he's going to be battling for that second position, as safety car is getting ready to come in this lap. These guys are way too close. Someone's diving in. That's Lockheed going to pit lane. Did he speed? Yes, he did. As we get going here, we are back. There's Tuna. Tuna has already bent it. That's not good. Alex is into P2. We keep it clean, hopefully, here. Jacob takes the lead. EU Drip got a 3-second time penalty. There's a three-way battle here. Awesome Dude going down the inside of the hash driver. It's not going to work. Tuna gets ahead into P6. He doesn't have a wing, though. As we have Jacob with a fairly nice lead here above Alex through P1, Alex through P2, Glizzy through P3, Awesome Dude P4. Awesome Dude is retired from the session. Oh no, P4. So the yellow flag was on Awesome Dude. It would appear he is out of this race. Lucas got a 5-second penalty speeding in the pit lane. That makes his race even worse. But Alex now, through all of that, very slow. Did he lose a wing? Oh, safety car. Ooh, for hard. Jacob is coming in. Is Glizzy coming in? Glizzy is not coming in. Glizzy is staying out as expected. This is exactly what Jacob would have wanted. Exactly what he would have wanted. He's going to put on that hard tire. He's going to go to the end of this race, and he's not going to be far behind either. He's going to come out in front ahead of Lockheed. So Jacob's going to come out in P2, right behind Glizzy, and he's going to have 7 laps fresher tires. Jacob is behind EU. We'll have to see what happens with EU here. Here comes in the safety car. The drivers are side by side. No overtaking until the line, and we are ready to go here. Glizzy keeps his lead. Here comes Alex on the inside for P2. Alex is going to try to take the lead. Is Alex going to get the lead? It's 3 wide. Oh, Jacob is spun. He's crashed in. He has crashed with Tuna, as Alex has the lead. Jacob has been taken out. That's probably a racing incident. It was 3 wide, as Lockheed also gets a little bit spinny there. Glizzy in P2. This worked out great for Alex, though. And it kind of worked out great for Glizzy, but mostly Alex, because Alex does not have a penalty. The driver's going to have to get it sorted before they get penalties. We're 3 wide. What is happening? Penalties galore. Jacob's ignoring yellow flag. Oh, boy. Alex is in the lead of this race now as we head down turn 1. Tuna's down the inside of Alex. Can he keep it? Avoid the contact. Alex, Jacob getting a little wide. There goes Tuna. And the seas have parted for Alex. Both the drivers on his outside have just spun. This is great news if you're Alex, as he is going to take quite a big lead now. I don't think there's going to be a safety car for that. As Lucas in P2 here. Here goes Glizzy. Someone's lost a wing. Did Glizzy lose a wing there? I think he lost his barge board. He did. Glizzy's lost his right barge board with the incident there with Lucas. So Glizzy is going to come through. He's going to get that wing fixed. He's going to start in the back, but probably going to be another safety car. Alex is gone. He's away. He's got a great start. Jacob still ahead of Glizzy. Jacob just wants to keep it clean. He's going to go down the inside there. VU Drip, as the hash driver of Tuna has gone. He's braked way too hard. Alex has got a 3-second penalty. That's going to be for corner cutting, more than likely. Jacob into P3. Lucas getting caught out. Tuna trying to go down the inside of Lucas. Will he do it? Yes, he will. Tuna's into P3. What about Glizzy? Glizzy has got through all of the carnage without any damage there, and he is into P3. He's got past Tuna, actually. I guess there was something going on there. Yep, 3-second penalty for Tuna. Maybe something happened with that. Lucas has now found himself in 5th. But Alex is leading this race, but not until Jacob gets there. And Glizzy, Alex does have a lot of penalty on him though. So Jacob and Glizzy, that's the battle we're going to want to watch. 2 laps till the end here. If you're Jacob, don't spin. You're going to win this race if you don't spin. Here we go. Out of the safety car. Great run for Alex. Is he going to try the inside? Doesn't look like it. Jacob's just going to try to defend that inside corner. Works out well. Tuna is in 3rd, keeping close. Luca got a 3-second time penalty there. Alex is going very, very quick down this straight. Tuna is now 5 seconds out. 5.1, 5.2. Does Tuna have damage on that car? I think he does with that wing. Alex is going to go across the line here in 2nd place. Tuna is going to be too far behind. He's going to get 3rd. And Jacob has won this race. He's stayed out of trouble. He did spin a few times. He did get involved in a few wrecks. But he stayed out of penalty trouble. Alex ended up finishing above Tuna by 0.6 of a second. What a great final lap there by Alex. We'll definitely have to talk about that during the interview there. But what a great showing for Jacob. Got the social race win. Picks up 3 points for Ferrari. There you go. Tuna picks up 1 point for Haas. Tuna also lost the fastest lap, but I don't think we were giving out points for fastest lap in this race. I think good showing for Alex as well. Ends up picking up P2. So many penalties though. I mean, you just have to think drivers like Not Will, who were running decently. I mean, you look at the fastest lap. Lockheed had a 1:30. He was running well, but he got a DNF as well. Yeah, interesting. I think in a few moments here, we're going to get our podium drivers, so we will be right back. We've got EU Drip talking for Tuna instead. You guys had the second row locked up there until the end of qualifying. So, what do you think you're gonna improve on and for the real race?
I think it's like working our reaction skills, dodging cars, it's like spinning ahead of us. And we both had lots of time in qualifying, so we could have gone faster. We just couldn't do a clean lap, sadly.
Yeah, it makes sense. And there were a lot of issues under safety car with all the incidents. I kept bringing it up in the streams. Like, you guys need to separate yourself some more, because realistically, as we saw with Jacob, if you'll win the race without the penalties. So.
Yeah.
I think I would have won the race without the penalties, to be honest with you. Backed off because he had
I was perhaps on the lead when I was supposed to.
All right. Well, thanks for talking for Tuna. Good luck in the actual race. Let's talk to the guy who got 2 points in today's race. That'll be Alex. Alex, Aston Martin had good pace today, but you once again had 13 seconds of penalties there at the end. How are you going to be able to convert that pace to the real race? And do you think maybe you should have won this race today?
Well, I personally think that Kudos has to need back off in the safety car reason. But Aston Martin had great pace today. Josh were unlucky to get some points, big points, and I don't know, that's really it. Follow the pace through.
Yeah, we'll see. Because yeah, safety car incidents kind of like ruin the race for a lot of people with all the penalties and such. But yeah, you guys definitely had a lot of speed. What was with the tire strategy? Because a lot of different tires going on here.
Mainly, every time I saw Jacob, I saw that to counter strike. When Jacob didn't pit, I pit, so I just tried to counter by it.
All right, well, we'll see if that works for you guys next week. But you do bring home 2 points for your team, and you guys have looked good on pace. So let's see what happens next week. All right, Jacob, you brought home 3 points here. You got the win. Only 2 pit stops compared to everybody else with 4 or 5. You started on the medium. You think you just nailed the strategy today?
Well, if there weren't safety cars, I think I would have had that at least a 3-second gap at the end. I'm not doubting Alex's pace. Alex is a solid driver. I think he's definitely going to be a rival for me in the championship. But you know, I think if it all went my way, I think I would have been a more comfortable win. But you know,
yeah. With all the safety cars, you were leading most of them. What was kind of, or you're leading or up in the front? So what was kind of like your thought process when you just kept seeing safety cars lap after lap?
Was the main thought. You know, there were quite a few. There were quite a few like moments where the safety car bullshit me a bit. Where there was a glitch where Lucas overtook me, but it said it was a legal overtake for me, and then I got a 5-second penalty for that, and I don't know what was going on there. And then, yeah, the safety cars were broken today, so it kind of screwed me over.
Yeah, well, luckily for most of the drivers here, there were only 6 total points on the board. But like again, you did nail the strategy with only 2 pit stops, even though it kind of compromised qualifying. And we saw that out of both the Ferrari drivers, with you and not Will. Are we going to see that again next week, do you think?
Oh yeah, me and Will always prioritize strategy over anything. Everyone's always trying to get at the front in qualifying, and we in this league we do actually give a point for pole position. So you know that is something to go for the people on the soft tires trying to get into Q3. But for me and Will, we just want to have the right tire for the race. If we don't have the right tire for the race, we can't win the race. So you know, if it means qualifying on the mediums, we're going to qualify on the mediums.
All right, well, good luck. You have the early championship lead before the long season, and we'll see everyone next week for the first race of the year in Bahrain. Well, we should have a full grid. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for everybody who joined us on the Podium Talk, and we'll see you guys next week.